Dewey. Welcome to the world of Hearthstone. I'm your host, storyteller, and dungeon master, Bilbo. Today we are returning to our charity stream, Extralife for Kids, The Curse of Strahd. Our plan is to play for, well, at least the next 4 to who knows how many hours now.
7 hours now.
And for every $100 we raise, we will go an additional hour. So we're going to go to 8 p.m. We were supposed to go longer, but I just was at ER with the little guy that decided to fall over right at the beginning of the stream. So last year we raised $455 for Gaming for Kids. You can make a donation if you like by clicking the extra life icon here on the screen. Unlike last year, we only took one break the entire 12-hour broadcast. We will take a break every couple hours here, just so it gives a good commercial break for our players and Bilbo, who needs a break right now, it seems. So we're going to go around the table, do character introductions for everybody, and then we will get going. So let's go ahead and start once again with Mordell, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, Jenny.
Mordell. Mordell, she is a first level monk, second level druid, who what else?
What's your so asking your class,
Yep.
your level, your race.
Oh, she is a Tabaxi, and then her tarot card was the
Charlton.
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 Where she is supposed to go to this the bone grinder place, the old windmill, where there are these 3 witches guarding a treasure, stronger than that I'm supposed to find.
What's the treasure? You know?
Sunblade.
All right. Okay. Good. All right, then Echo.
Alright, again, I'm Echo Shade. Shouldn't have to introduce myself. Everybody knows who I am. I'm a brute Bugbear, but I'm light on my toes. Very cunning.
That's what he said.
Got a lot of weapons in my arsenal, but I'm a rogue warrior. And I have the card of Strahd. I have to kill Strahd, of course, because who doesn't want to kill Strahd? That's about it.
Where are you supposed to kill Strahd?
And the 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whose two?
His brothers.
Yep, and Sergi's tomb.
Yeah, Sergi's devil's brother, too.
All right, then let's go ahead. We will go to Narayo.
I am Narayo Dartra. I'm a level 4 ranger. And I am a tiefling. And my card, I cannot remember what my card was, but I know what my story was. I vaguely remember. It's something to do with the king of the werewolves.
Yep, so you had the 5 of Swords, the Myrmidon. A king will curse you. To be set free, you must find a den of wolves in the hills overlooking a mountain lake. Only Mother Night can set you free. All right, then let's go. I have to have a character mention in front of me myself, just so I remember everybody. Yarrow.
I am Yarrow. I am a deep gnome, and I study illusion, but necromancy comes naturally to me. And my card, as I recall, was something about a pile of treasure beyond amber doors. But I do not recall what the actual card was.
It was the 8 of glyphs, the bishop. Yep, the treasure is sealed in the treasury of the Amber Temple.
Alright.
Alright, let's go to JC.
Junior Chicken. In the house.
Said the bugbear who's light on his feet. So I'm JC, and I'm a tiefling, and I'm what they call a sorlock. That's both a warlock and a sorcerer. I'm got a couple levels in each, and I don't remember what card mine was either, but I do recall something about a fallen house guarded by a great stone dragon, and I'm supposed to look to the highest peak to defeat the brother before taking on the evil of the land, but I need to wait until I'm stronger. The brother's name is Izek. That's all I remember.
Yeah, there you go. That's good. So you had the 4 of stars, the Abjure, and you see the fallen guarded by a great stone dragon. Look to the highest peak. That is where you must face your brother and defeat him before you attempt to take on the evil of the land. And then the other 3 new players, well, not new, well, one's all, but different characters. They'll be introduced shortly. We'll get to those characters in a moment. What we've learned so far since the characters have entered the realm of Barovia and survived Death House, while their short time in the village of Barovia, they met Izek, who pleaded with the group of characters to assist him in escorting his sister Irina.
Or like some of them, not all of them. Some of us just followed along. Sure.
And taken away from the village of Barovia, fearing his sister would be lost to the vampire Strahd. First, Irina insisted the party bury their father on the holy ground of the church. There, the group faced off with the son of the church's priest, who had become a servant of Strahd. The characters left the village of Barovia and made their way towards the town of Vallaki when encountered by a camp of gypsy Vistani, and their fortunes were read by Madame Eva. And then, of course, I forget the one character player that's not here because I can't see him on my screen yet. And I kind of jobbled with the whole grandson falling down and breaking his. Luckily, it didn't break his tooth. It's just bleeding pretty bad. So, Ender, why don't you say who you are, and then I'll continue with the story.
Yeah, no worries. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, hear you perfect.
Cool. Okay, yeah, so Ender appears to be an old, frail human, male, dark skin, deep wrinkles in his face, and he has cast a little curing, I think, so he is a 4th level cleric now, appears to be human. That's about what you want, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful soul. Beautiful soul.
Thank you. And my thing I actually don't have here. Is it the Find the Mad Dog's Crypt? Is that one mine?
Let me just make sure.
Bugbear likes old men.
All right. Yeah. So yours was the 6 of Swords, the Berserker. Find the Mad Dog's Crypt. The treasure lies within, beneath the blackened bones.
You wish he had a sword.
Oh God.
And part of what you've learned, it's the crypt of General Koval, the Mad Dog Grislick. All right, so now I'll continue with our story here. As I said, the characters left the village of Barovia, had their fortunes read by Madame Eva, which revealed Narayo and JC are brother and sister
Whoa.
during their tarot card reading.
Awkward.
And they also have a brother that lives here, resides here on Barovia, named Izek Saranzi, who resides in the town of Vallaki, which you guys are at now. Madame Eva also warned the group to avoid the old bone grinder mill on their way towards Vallaki. However, they've learned now that they actually do need to go there
Eventually.
once they met Octavio. The characters discovered an abbey outside the village of Crest that had dozens of deformed creatures that were part man and part beast. They escaped the abbey, realizing they couldn't defeat all these beasts. And I believe they also learned they couldn't enter the village of Crest without having 3 casks of wine from the Wizards of Wines. So let me set the scene for tonight. Our characters have now found themselves in the town of Vallaki and resting in the Blue Water Inn as guests of the owners, Erwin and Danica Marchikov. Earlier, they dined with Octavio up in their room, who shared information about their reading with Madame Eva. Scribble still hasn't returned from his walkabout in town.
Well, you got drunk at the bar yesterday. I know exactly where he's at.
Probably some people a halfling.
Yes.
Probably.
Going back to the gypsies if you wanted to know.
And we find our characters feel at ease and resting since they've entered Barovia. This is the first time they've kind of felt comfortable. And Grumble and Murdoch left with Octavio. They wanted to go see his wagon. So those two have also left the inn with Octavio, escorting him back to his wagon in the town.
Thought we all just got teleported here. Apparently, people are already here before.
So
We're acquaintances.
they have left at this time. Hence, a couple character changes, and that's where we're going with the story. So, when they entered their midst and all joined together as a matter of survival, not friendship. However, in short time, in Barovia, friendships have been made, and even felt of loss for the group with the loss of their would-be leader.
What?
Would be what?
Echo and Scribble are captain now. Not Metal Man. Metal Man was never leader.
The sound of rain can be heard outside, putting some of the characters into a deep sleep from the pattern of raindrops hitting the window ledges. While Yarrow awakes from her deep sleep from yelling from outside their door, down the stairs at the bar of the tavern. Narayo goes to the door and opens it to peek and listen to what is going on, and hears, "Where's my sister?" in a loud, booming voice. "Where is she? I know she is here." Narayo, you see a rather large man wearing black wolf pelts with a large battle axe holstered on his back. His right arm is this hulking, deformed, reddish black color with a clawed hand that has the clinched shirt of Erwin. There are several men behind this bald-headed man, very thin-faced, with either swords or axes in hand. Erwin states, "Izek, I have no idea who you are talking about. You need to describe her for me, please." Right then, you hear a tapping sound on the window, and you see what looks to be a large black bird fly off. Narayo, what do you do?
Is JC in the room with me? Or is he in the room next door?
I would say JC's in the room with you. The room that you're currently in it holds 4. I believe Echo.
Definitely bought some rooms. And he fed the bar.
I believe Echo. So I'll say this room fits 4. So Narrow, JC. We'll put Yarrow and Mordell in this room. In the other room, right next to you, is where Echo and Yarrow are. Or no, Ender. Sorry, Ender and Echo
Supposed to be here, but
are in the
we lost them
room
along.
right next to you. Their door is right adjacent to yours. So your door, and then right to the right is their door.
I wake up JC's like, Isaac's downstairs.
All right, so cut down to the bar. Down there, it's a pretty lively event. There are several patrons involved here. Cornealius, how did you get here? You're in this bar sitting when you see this large man yelling at it seems who's the owner, barkeep, since you've been here for a couple days now. Why don't you tell us who you are
All right.
and how you get here?
I am Cornelius Grimm. I'm an inquisitor. So what you see is this. If I was a foot taller, chisel chin.
And you're a
He has a
little bit,
chin?
and you did.
He has a chin?
He has no chin. In fact, it is just an upper jaw, and then the jaw is gone. No,
Yeah,
in
next.
fact, he is just a permanent scowl on his face.
So basically like Walter from Jeff Dunham,
He hates all.
If he became an inquisitor.
basically.
All right. So what happened is, I could smell this. I could smell the thief before the vile fiend made off into the mist with my sacred, divine codex, the Liber Excruciatus.
Oh no.
Oh no!
My book was taken, and like I said, the thief ran off into the mist. I could not let him confess the Liber Excruciatus. I need that. It's sacred to me. So I pursued that filthy, impish creature, and then I found myself lost in this unhallowed darkness with unspeakable voices taunting me forward. But as I was going through the mist and plotting about, trying to find the thief who took my book, there was a beacon of light in the distance. So I went towards it and found that it was an inn. So after that, I entered the inn and I sat down, grabbed an ale, and contemplated how many chapters of punishment I should inflict on this wretched villain when I find him.
Perfect.
And he will only receive the blessing of purging once I have found the Liber Excruciatus.
That is very nice.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm sitting there, grim-faced, just pondering the glorious punishments I'm going to inflict upon this foul beast.
All right, very good. Matt, your character is named Nala. Nala. How do you end up here in this tavern? How do you end up in Barovia?
I am a outlander. I've been traveling for the past year in search of my family because they were taken by slavers, enslaved my family. I was the only one to escape. I've been wandering, and then I just ended up here, and before I knew it, I had found a clue on my way here, and I stopped to take a rest to try and solve what the clue could mean.
Perfect. And what race are you?
I am a Dragonborn. I am blue.
Dragon.
So I am immune to lightning.
So what are you still?
Not immune, resistant to lightning.
Resistant to lightning.
So
I
you're a
believe
wanderer.
you're a rogue, right?
He's a
Rogue
Outlander.
rogue outlander.
Okay. Nice.
I mean,
sounds outlandish.
yeah. I'm
And
outlandish.
Wintergreen. So what are you, Wintergreen?
I'm an investigator human. I'm a cleric, level 2. And the way that I got here in this weird place, I was following a trail on a constable that was missing. And I was following the footsteps into the woods, and I found this. I think it's his. So, I mean, it's a finger.
Nice.
Finger in the woods where I was trying to find his tune. So.
That's very nice.
All right, Ender, you're out of here. We got another priest. You can go sacrifice yourself back there.
All right.
Just kidding. We need you still.
All right. Perfect. All right. Very good. All right. So you three are down the bar, not together. You're all separate. There's other patrons down here as well. It's probably just about 10 o'clock at night, so not too late, but the bar is lively. You guys are up sleeping.
We're sleeping because the raindrops are falling on our head.
You guys were tired. You were exhausted. And after your discussion with Tavio, you guys decided to take a nap and rest it off. And
I don't know who I need to
so you guys see this rather large man with several men behind him seem to be trying to bully this bartender or barkeep here into knowing where his apparently he's saying his sister is. So you wake up JC. What do you two do?
JC, our brother's downstairs.
We need to get out of here now.
I know.
Gypsy said we can't face him yet.
Do you want to get through others? Do you want to get the Bugbear?
Yeah.
I don't know why you're whispering. It's the damn bugbear's covering the whole bar with noise.
He's in the next room over.
No one can hear anything.
I am going to. No block this spell, I think. Okay. Yeah, I'll go next door. What's he want? What's he say?
He's trying to find me.
Stay in. I'll go next door and see if I can find that. I go into the room next to him.
Okay, and then
I
remember,
crawl under the bed.
just so you know, both Yarrow's in here as well as
Yeah, I was trying.
Mordell, but they're sleeping. They are sleeping. All right.
We're trying to be courteous until we can get the other two.
Okay. All right.
I'm still wide awake.
You're in the
Yeah,
bar,
you're
and
actually
I-
in the bar.
downstairs.
You're
Wide awake. You three are downstairs seeing this
You
large
did not get
man
lucky with my sister.
grabbing a hold of the
That's
bar.
which is sad
That's
because
right
you're
now.
actually siblings.
I know.
All right, so you go next door.
I'll go into their room as quickly as I can.
All right. Make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Oh, when are we gonna roll our hit points, by the way?
Oh, we'll do that soon enough.
Fine, either way.
Yeah, I make my move.
Stealth check?
Yep.
Oh shit. I rolled a natural 1. Ah! There's the way to start the night off.
You're it, he says. I don't need you. Brother! We must talk.
What the
As
hell?
he starts heading up
Doesn't that wake Echo up?
heading up the stairs.
Do I wake up?
Yeah.
Just
well,
hold on.
I think all
No,
of us
you haven't
need
woke
to
up yet.
Is there an echo in here?
So before we start anything,
As loudly as I can say it too.
some of the characters need to roll hit points here.
Yeah.
Determine their new hit points. So I'll start with Echo.
8.
So what is your total hit points now?
Yeah.
My total is gonna be 37. What's your AC? 17. I lied, it's 40 actually. 40? Okay. All right. Mordell, you want to roll your hit points?
That's gonna be an 8 total, so that means I have 30 hit points.
30 hit points. And what's your armor class?
16.
Thank you, sweetie.
No.
Coffee. All right. And let's go to Narayo.
So D8 or
D8.
You're a ranger?
yeah.
Yep.
D10.
D10. Yeah.
I got one. I have like 15 of them.
Should say.
6.
6 and then add your con.
Plus 3 is 9.
All right. And then what's your former hit point?
46.
So now you have 54.
55.
55. 55.
46 plus 9. I know.
Now what's your armor class?
But you already have an average.
I don't know what Seth's put in there. Is Seth put in the average?
The average for what?
The current hit points?
No,
When you
8,
printed up the
30
sheet?
points is the average. That's why you rolled a 7 this time.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it should have been a 6, but anyway.
So you're one less than 45.
46.
46. So you
46.
should be 45.
45 plus.
No, you should be 45.
45.
So
45.
you put in an
Okay.
put in one that wasn't
I was like,
Sorry.
sorry.
All right.
Rangers killing it.
And what's your armor class?
16?
All right. Perfect. All right. And Yarrow?
Alright. Whopping 3 plus 1 is 4 more, so I'm at 28.
I don't know.
What's your armor class?
12.
No, I'm talking about like in the
All right. And then
sword.
JC?
We just
Listen, I'm
I
so
am now at
confused.
34
Pay
total.
attention.
I'm just confused.
What's your armor class?
16.
right now.
You're right next to Mike.
they're
All right. And then Endor.
Right now, their brother.
Good,
is
Alex.
looking
You
for
get a
them.
nice roll on the D8 there.
Yes.
Alex.
D8, Alex. D8.
First, and he just saw his brother,
Give me some
And
big
that was
dice
A
there,
4
Alex.
on the die.
4 on the die.
and now we don't know what's going to
Alright,
happen.
well, good job. But I'm gonna get a 41.
Or he's gonna try
41.
and
What's
talk
your
to
armor class?
Oh, I think it's like a 6.
What's his armor
class?
Barely anything.
him. 11.
11.
All right.
Hey.
All right.
That's because you're bulky.
All right. All right.
Chaos.
So,
Or do I crack a sword?
let's roll initiative, shall we? And we'll go from there. And that
We're not
includes
gonna
you
talk?
guys as well.
We're not going to talk?
Well, we're gonna talk.
What about
Do you want hit points and armor class from these guys?
Not yet.
Let's go.
Are you guys gonna join in the combat with us? We are just strangers in a tavern.
Ooh,
I think I'm going
I'm
with
not
this
bad
dice
for once.
I'm already done with the dice. That's great. Started with great.
I got 17 total.
All right.
Yeah.
Anybody above a 20?
23.
Of course, Alex is above 20.
I got 19 on the die.
Oh, I'm over 20.
What
I have my dexterity is 17.
You have a plus
No, no,
next
no,
year.
no, no.
No,
That's
you
modifier.
plus advantage.
Oh.
So plus 3, so you're
Plus
at
3, so
you're at 12.
12. Yeah, never mind. I thought it was.
It's alright.
It's been a while.
And
It's all right.
of
All
course,
right.
you're
Anybody
supposed
else
to be
above a 20? All
All
right.
Really, we're-
16 to 20.
I'm a 17.
17.
Just the once.
11 to 15.
15.
Like Hadouken.
15 for
I
Echo.
call this dark Hadouken.
Anybody else 11 to 15?
11.
11.
12. All right, so let's go with Yarrow. 11. So
12 for me.
all right, 12 for Nolan.
So you guys can hear a
11
big
for
rust that's going on,
Cornealius.
so that's okay.
Sound like you said ruckus.
Yes.
Ruckus.
So much.
Yeah.
There's other books that are over.
I don't have computers.
All right, let me just go around. JC, what are you?
6.
Oh, I think they're on the table.
Oh.
Ender, what are you?
You can use my
I'm also
right there
6.
underneath my sketchbook.
Right here, dude. Under me too.
What is the one that's sword
Wintergreen, what are you?
Is the one I think I need?
That's what Xander's got.
Or is it Xanathar? Which one has
Xanathar.
spells?
17.
Where were you when I
Yeah,
was-
Xanathar has a spell. That's what it is.
They haven't rolled yet. There it is.
Alright.
Try not to lower?
No, well, not you all.
Oh. Farmer.
I'm happy to lower
Is
if
the
there's
book
like
back behind
dog.
your back?
Cat. What's up?
coming back from
You got it.
down below.
What other book are you looking
You actually know
Xanathar's
this
guy. Huh?
This
Did you grab that?
bounces.
What?
Grab this book. I need Xanathar.
Oh, you need some.
Alright, so what are you
Just
gonna
start
say
doing dice.
first off before I go on
Start
that?
doing dice.
Huh?
What do you say?
I
You
say
hear
piss.
this?
I have more.
What is it you want to discuss, brother?
I'll start doing this.
Well, come on down and we'll talk.
Is he gonna
Where's our sister?
Never you mind where our sister is. What is it you want? Leave us now. Intimidation.
Ha!
Oh, no.
He starts coming up the stairs.
What's going on?
Disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yes.
Well, then, is it going to get worse? No, it's not going to get worse. That's only a 13.
Alright.
I tried.
He looks at you for just a second. I will come up there and visit both of you.
Hey, it worked for that old wizard that said you shall not pass. I'm going to have to try something.
Who's coming to visit? What the hell?
Yeah.
Echo!
My
Who's bringing in guests when they're not allowed?
Echo, my brother's here.
I'm a
Okay,
cat.
so-
I have good ears. I can
Damn it.
Yeah, no, definitely he hears it.
Yeah,
She hears it.
I'm like, I
Alright, actually, so I want you to go ahead and roll perception check.
Even though he's asleep. She
Even though
sleeps.
it's sleeping. See if you wake up. And the same thing for
Yarrow.
Ender, Yarrow, and Echo. I'll roll perception checks to see if you guys wake up.
I roll investigation.
Natural 20.
Alright, so you're like, keep their ears going.
And you
That's my third one tonight because I was battling him and rolling 2 against him.
And you just
Oh,
you were
look
getting
around
our
and you
room.
see one of my horns push.
So yeah, you can hear this yelling out of the hallway, Echo, and you hear JC yelling for you.
Barkeep, how much do I have to pay you to keep it down out there? Damn it. Thought I paid you enough.
Echo, come here.
Yarrow.
Help.
Yeah.
Alright, he's still passed out. And then
Yeah.
Ender.
And old people sleep hard.
Yes. Alright.
Not with a bugbear in the room.
Yeah. Oh, and gang, I just noticed this. We've now raised $125.
Yeah.
Let's play until 9 p.m. now. All right.
Manners, Alex.
Okay, so
Snack.
Mordell.
Let's excuse me.
Mordell, what do you do?
Okay. She jumps out of bed and then she's like, "What the heck is happening?"
And then you see my horn sticking out from under the bed.
I'm
Like
like,
it got stuck.
I go over to the door, look out
My
the
horns are
door.
like this.
I see the pelts on them, and I'm like, okay.
So you go over to the door. You see heading up the stairs, just at the very bottom of the stairs right now. It actually, in fact, I don't know if we get the stairs yet. Yeah, you see below because you're on the second floor, but there's an open area to the bar. Like so, up where you guys are currently at, where your room is located, there is a walkway about 20 feet leading to the stairs down. But the walkway is kind of railing, and so you can actually look down at the bar. And at the bar is where, at the corner of the bar, is where you see this rather large man starting to make his way towards the stairs.
Oh, and he's like wearing pelts.
He's wearing black wolf pelts.
Yeah, so I
and
hate
he
him
has
already.
He has a battle axe on his back. He hasn't drawn that yet, but he is making his way to the stairway.
I see the pelts and I'm just mad already because I'm a protector of animals. So
And I was raised by wolves, so I'm
Shucks darn it. Oh my god.
okay, everybody, wake up!
And I love him because he has fur on.
All
Me
right.
and this guy are going to be best
you
friends.
don't yell and go over and wake her up quietly. Just
I
but he doesn't know.
I'm gonna go wake up then.
We'll wake up Yarrow?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. So
I think I'm loud.
So
and
Narayo,
scaring all the
you're up.
noise.
I'm up. I'm trying to get my horn unstuck because I got it wedged into the freaking bed frame. I'm gonna try and crawl under the bed
Alright.
to hide.
Alright, what else do you do? Does you pull your horn out?
Yeah, I Kitty! I'm surrounded by a bunch of perverts.
Nope. Just a corner.
Alright, so you pull the horn out.
Yeah, then I try and just hide so he won't find me.
Alright, so you're hiding under the bed as best as you can. Go ahead and give me a stealth check then. And I'll do it at advantage here, because you're trying to use the bed here.
Yeah, and she's in a room.
Yeah.
At advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
That
That's
is
a
the
6.
worst advantage I've ever seen.
6 plus
So
7.
the better one was a
So
six.
what's the second roll?
I
I
rolled
rolled
twice.
6 and then a 2. Maybe,
I'm worse than
maybe,
me.
Oh my
maybe you'll
God.
learn the JD.
You should have let me
That's
roll.
what happens when you're a tiefling.
So what's your total?
So 7 plus 6 would be
13.
13?
7 plus 6 is 13.
13, yeah.
Alright. So yeah, I mean, you think you're doing a decent job of hiding, but if he really looks, you might find.
Great.
I could hide.
Alright.
Yes, me, right?
No, not you.
Damn it.
So, you guys down the stairs notice that a couple of these men that are with this guy, 2 of them head to the door and open the door and say, "Be ready. We might have a fight going on here."
So they say that outside the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why I don't wear armor.
This is why
Well, it's gonna be a
you
short
should-
night tonight.
All right, Wintergreen, where are you going?
You're first.
Oh,
What?
So, you're up.
You're up. You see this commotion downstairs. You hear
Oh, you're
some
good?
yelling from up above. You're sitting at one of the tables here in the bar here. What do? You don't have to. I mean, you can continue to watch if you like. Whatever you want to do.
I think that I'm just gonna try and see what's happening.
Okay,
Pay more
watch.
attention to it.
Watch. Let's see what's
Yeah.
going on. All right, perfect. All right, Echo.
Boom! Who wakes me up out of my sleep, damn it?
All right.
Barkeep, what the hell is going on out here? I'm looking at the barkeep, there's railing, right?
Yeah, so the barkeep looks up at the big hulking bugbear that just busts open his door. And he says, "Izek here would like to speak, I guess, with his sister and brother now."
Does he want to speak or does he want bloodshed?
I believe he wants to speak.
Izek, do you want to speak?
Yeah, who are you?
You don't need to know my name. Just know that Dicer, the Carver, and Spikehead will meet your head if you try to mess with my friends.
Are you threatening me?
No, just don't wrong my friends.
Don't threaten the constable here.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yo, can you handle your brother, please?
Hey,
Come on, JC. I'm done.
I got enough.
Oh, right.
I start walking, trying to go past him.
You just start heading towards the hall, down the hall, toward downstairs.
Down the stairs, yep.
All right. So
I'm gonna have a drink while you guys talk then, since I was rudely awakened.
All right. And just as then the next door next to you opens up just a little bit, and it's Irina. She goes, "What is going on here?"
His brother wants to talk to him and his sister, and I'm gonna go have a drink.
She looks at you as she's holding the door open too. Are you gonna talk to him?
He's lost for words. His cat has his
It looks like he wants to talk.
She closes the door. We'll be in here hiding.
Great.
All right, Nala. So you see this commotion. You see this rather large bugbear making his way towards down the stairs. You hear the whole conversation going
6'10".
on. What do you do?
I thought you were 7 foot.
I'm taller than. I'm the same height as you.
For a female dragonborn, you're the same height as a bugbear.
Yes, I'm 7 feet.
Big dragonborn female. All right. So what do? Do you just hang out and watch the scene, or
She's a bruiser.
No,
She's a brick.
I sneak away and hide so he doesn't notice that I'm there.
7 foot tall dragonborn trying to
I'm
see
hiding in the corner.
Trying to hide from a bugbear.
No, like the reason why I hide is
Oh,
to
from Isaac?
from Isaac so he doesn't notice I'm there. So if
Oh.
the fight starts out, I'm
You're 7 feet tall.
Hey, I'm 7 feet tall and I can
And
hide.
right-
Scales.
And bright blue.
yes. That.
all right. Well, give me a stealth check. See if you can kind of go hide over.
At triple
Stealth is
He's proficient in stealth.
What is it you want, brother?
my stealth is my Constitution, right?
Yes.
No.
That's plus 2.
It's gonna be your. You should have stealth. You
Stealth
should
plus
do-
2.
Yeah, there you go.
No, that total's like plus 7.
That's the plus 5 or something. At least.
Oh, plus 7. So I
Should be on there. I mean, look, I'm just remembering.
10. So 17.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of hide off into the corner. You were already at a corner table, anyways, in the place. But yeah, so you kind of just get more. You put out the candle on the table, just to kind of shadow.
Slides down the chair.
Tries to slide down. Slide down in the chair as much as you can at
He
this
puts
corner
enough
table.
napkins on his head.
All right, Yarrow. So you're awoke.
Yeah, I wake you up.
Yeah.
I shake
They'll
you.
wake you
You
up.
think you wake him up?
You hear this yelling outside about the hallway. In the hallway, the doors
You're
open.
whimpering under the bed.
Their brother.
Oh no.
Tango's outside.
And you just hear me whimpering under the bed.
Come on,
Wherever you are.
I'll help you get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over so she'll get up, kind of stagger a little bit over to the bed, and pull back enough to see her, and cast invisibility.
Okay. Make her invisible. All right. Sure. All right. Perfect.
Go. Just sneak past him.
Take it up the entire stairway.
Wait till he's
Soon enough. I'm gonna be taking up the stairway.
That's what I'm calling.
Move out of my
Has-
way.
has
Constable.
Has Echo moved past my door yet?
Yeah, because they're in that.
Come on.
Yeah,
boy.
you've seen them already. You saw, peeking out underneath the bed you're under. You saw his big footprints heading towards the stairway going down.
But I'm invisible, and so Isaac shouldn't be able to see me, right?
Well,
He should. He should.
He should be able to.
Is there any way I can
your
climb
knowledge.
onto Echo's back?
Not at this time, not yet. But you kind of trail. You probably you have to get out underneath the bed, be turned invisible, and then trail behind him. You get behind him, but you wouldn't be on his back yet.
Yeah.
But maybe you can get on his back here soon.
I'm just.
Don't poke the bear. I'm trying to tell you that now.
Just don't rip any hair off of his back.
Okay, so
Just try to climb up a scabbard.
Cornelius.
Hang on to this.
So you hear all this commotion going on. You see this rather large bugbear heading down the stairs, saying he's going to get a drink. This Izek guy wants to apparently talk to his brother and sister. So what do you do as you're sitting there at the bar?
Scum and heathens all over the place here. Just blasphemers. Well, slam my drink on the table. Can't somebody contemplate the torment of a heathen in peace here? What is Jesus? My Cornell, I just wanted to contemplate the death and slow torture.
What kind of company do you allow in here, bartender?
Let me get you another drink.
And by the way, Cornelius is a simple he isn't into gaudiness and jewelry and he isn't into wine or music. He just wants water and stale white bread. That's it. That's all he needs to sustain himself. Water.
Let me refill your water, sir.
Stale white bread. But he readies his action. He readies himself
Okay.
to respond to any hostile actions directed towards himself.
So
Toss
you're
the
ready,
actions.
ready to grab.
And
the
I don't know who is the hostile party,
Yep.
but I do see two human. Or you're a human. You clearly of some religious variety. So I noticed this person right off the bat. So
Yeah, and you would have noticed the 7-foot-tall Dragonborn.
oh, but this is the only person. That's the only character
You can sense.
that I would
Do lunch.
have any relationship towards or have any affinity towards that I can see right now. Just a religious person who
That's true.
and a
yeah.
human.
And
at
a
that.
human, yes. Because the other humans that are in here, a lot of them have a more darker skin. You know, you've been here for a couple of days, and you know, grayish skin. They're human, but they some of them don't look, you know, like they're
Or something
full of
off.
life. Something's off, you know, with a lot of the patrons here. So
If I see this one getting anybody troubling this one, I will definitely respond.
I was gonna say, also, could I ready my crossbow if I start though?
You can ready to
And
grab
crossbow?
it.
yeah,
Like, get
you,
ready.
yeah, you'll be able to. Right now, you kind of just are sliding down. Come back to that if need be. JC, what are you gonna do?
Probably chicken his way
What is it you want, brother? Why are you here now? You haven't been around us for our entire lives, and now you show up. What is it you want?
You have shown up here to Barovia. It's not the other way around. You were taken a long time ago when you were babes, and now you've returned home.
Should I get some popcorn?
And what is it you want?
I wish to speak to my sister.
You mean my sister?
Our sister, I guess.
Oh.
What do you want with her?
Uh-oh, you're trouble in paradise.
We will talk as family.
As family.
Yes. Get our sister, and we can have a conversation down here. We can have a drink and speak. But why don't you?
What do I use to decide? To
I like this guy already. You said drink, and I stopped
That
listening.
is gonna be insight.
Insight.
Yeah.
Insight. There it is.
Kid, I'd come.
14.
You think that he's definitely wants to speak to you. But there's definitely something, ill will. You're not
If
sure.
you have anything
what.
you want to say to her, you can say it to me. What is it you want? I'll sit with you and talk.
Well, then come on down, brother. Sit. We'll have a drink together.
Marla, I'd come out.
But tell Narayo to come on down too.
I said no.
He's not here.
Now you need to make a deception.
There's an insight. Are you scribble? You echo?
12.
All right. Okay.
Yes, I am.
Come on down. We'll talk. You think you passed off? You think you lied to him? You think he believes you? That she's not here.
All right.
All right.
So I'll come down.
Okay, perfect. So you head on down the stairs.
Yeah.
All right. Ender, what are you doing?
And I'm going to walk right up next to the bar where Echo's at and sit down next to Echo and pat the counter next to me.
No, I haven't gotten down there yet. Because
Oh, you
you'll
haven't?
know when I'll be
Oh, I
down
thought
the
you were
stairs.
down there.
No, he's heading down there. He's at the stairs.
Well, I was up at the top of the stairs, so he's going to be in
There's
front
like,
of me.
well, he's in front of you, but he hasn't made.
We're gonna have a
I'm walking behind him.
Okay, so you're gonna walk.
I'm
behind
staying
him.
close to. Yeah, I'll walk down, but I'm staying behind Echo.
Okay, perfect.
Chest.
Not
Not a chest.
All right.
I'm just gonna stay invisible in the doorway, just watching.
Okay, so you're gonna maybe sneak
just-
back,
I'm
realizing
just peeking.
because you're behind Echo, then you're realizing, okay, the conversation's going. He doesn't think I'm here. Actually, you roll an insight check too.
Do you?
Want me to roll?
No.
No,
Just
it's
roll
all
it.
our own poison.
Yeah.
A 1.
4 on
All
a
right,
die.
so, yeah, you don't know if he's telling the truth or not.
to get out of here. Get out.
But yeah,
Tell
you
you.
back up. You
Us
hear the
tieflings, we're
conversation.
a breed of our own.
Yeah, you can hear the conversation.
Is that
that
all?
they're-
She's not sure if her brother is telling the truth. Either one of them. Think about that one.
Maybe he's right.
I was
Maybe
raised
I-
by wolves, so you gotta admit.
All right, Ender, what do you do?
I cock my head to the side, like, what? Freaking wolves.
Ender, what do you do?
Ender.
Ender, where you at?
Sorry, I'm
Well.
sleeping.
Yeah. Not anymore. Echo definitely woke you up.
Oh, I got woken up.
Yeah, Echo being so loud.
Broke a door. I was screaming.
And yelling. He woke you up out of your sleep.
I'm used to that hairy beast making noise. So did people start going down, or did that angry guy come upstairs?
It sounds like Echo and JC are gonna head downstairs and talk with him.
Alright, I'll slowly make my way down and just observe.
All right, perfect. Okay. All right. So you guys head on downstairs. So yeah, the commotion, all this loud commotion seems to kind of end a little bit as those two come downstairs, and so the three of them sit at the bar next to Cornelius. Cornelius is kind of right there in the middle of it. All three of them just sit there at the bar here.
What the hell, guys? I'm just trying to enjoy my beer.
There's a human over there. This pleases me.
All right.
It's a humanoid deviance.
You get up and start walking.
Oh, you're gonna have a field day when Narayo exposes gets it out of invisibility. Because my horns are like this big.
Upward boss.
We're waiting for him to come down.
It was her turn. His turn.
Come on!
I'm ready for a cat person.
Yeah, man.
JC's more of a wine guy.
The language of love. Nice, he has the box. Oh,
Sangria. Yes.
So, brother, where is our sister? If she's not here. I know she came into the town with you.
I'm not sure at the moment. She's somewhere around here. She's just not here. I'm not her keeper. Why would I be her keeper?
It's outside with the wolves.
I didn't even know she was my sister until recently.
Why have you come here?
I don't know. That's the problem.
Why have you returned home after many years?
We have no clue. One minute we were in our own little worlds, and next minute we were here. Have no clue. Somehow magically we came here.
And who's your friend here? This creature.
What? Did you call me a creature?
Yeah, I called you.
You look like a damn creature. Look at you with all your pelts on you. What do they identify you as? Huh?
Easy, Echo. Easy.
You see his arm, his right arm is this just huge arm. It has spines along the side of it, claws for a hand.
Yeah, what do they call you? Huh? I'm a creature. What are you?
I'm Izek.
No, that's not a thing. That's your name.
He
I am Shade. Cool. Awesome. Now we know each other's names.
he all of a sudden
Nice.
in his hand, fire just lights up in his hands a little bit.
Oh.
Do you want me to burn your fur? That's just his fire's just crackling in his hand.
Bartender, I don't like the company you're allowing in here. You just threatened me.
I put my hand up and black flame starts to come up. I said, we don't want to do that, do we now, brother?
We were just having a conversation here and you brought up my fur. It's not okay.
We do not want that. The hand of Vecna would not be happy.
Yeah, what'd he say?
Okay, he closes his hand.
And
Well,
I'll
then this,
close mine and put
where
mine
is our
down, too.
sister?
Praise Grankle.
She's saying, what is it that you want with us? Why are we here? You tell me why we're here, because I don't understand.
I don't know.
Living my own private life, and suddenly I'm here.
Well, I don't know why you're here. And now with her here, that must be a sign.
A sign of what?
I'm not sure, but I believe that once I see her again, that things will be okay. I've been tortured for years not seeing her.
Can I hear this from the doorway?
Yeah, he's very boisterous.
It's only a 14. So I'm pretty sure he's telling the truth or not. Then.
Yeah, you think he's telling the truth. You seem that he seems to be truthful, that he seems to have been tortured, and he misses. He seems definitely outright miss.
I cover my mouth up a little bit like this, and I mumble a few words of message, and I say, maybe you should come down. I send her a message. Maybe you should come down and talk to us. We're all here though. She'll be down shortly.
So she is here.
Liar! Upward! Drinks! Let's go!
I protect my own. I don't know what you were here for. We've already heard a rumor that you were not here to be friendly with us.
He stands up. Let's go upstairs, boys! And he starts.
Shit.
He does?
Yeah, he's like, let's go upstairs.
Not so fast, brother.
Wait. Wait. I said drinks, not go upstairs. What are we doing here?
Well, tell her to come down then.
I already have.
Yeah, he started the relationship off bad. I know. Lies. Lies and treachery.
I start climbing the wall. Just like
Can I bring the cat girl with me?
that's. Yeah, I'm coming with.
She's downstairs.
She's already
No,
downstairs?
she's not downstairs.
No, you're right.
I'm on the wall.
Bring everybody.
She's in
I
the corner.
asked
She's
Yarrow to
in your room up
take
on
the-
the ceiling.
Yeah, I'm on the ceiling. No, I can't start coming out of the room, climbing on the ceiling. I'm out of the room.
Bye-bye.
Why do you want me to go out the window?
Brother, just traded your life away. Some wonderful, splendid drink menu you have here, sir.
There's no way for me to climb down the freaking wood job. Unless she can carry me down.
I'm strong. I'm actually strong.
It's gonna look awkward as a cat lady walking down the stairs with their arms like this.
I'm climbing out the window.
With nothing in it.
I'm climbing out the window.
Oh.
She's just going to climb on the cat lady's back.
And I
Yeah, so you get another on the windowsill again.
Yeah, I follow the raven out the window.
Alright, so you open the window
I follow her.
and you're heading out the window.
And I follow.
She's invisible.
What do you
Oh,
do
well,
exactly?
What
I
she
see
tells
the
you.
window open.
What does
I'll
the
see
raven do?
She's the window.
Okay, then I go down there. Because I see the window open, so I'm gonna just follow through the window.
Well, I'm there going.
Go with the DM. Go with what the DM wants you to do.
Alright.
I go out the window.
Alright, so you're going out the window. You're going out.
And once we get down to the ground, I just grab her so she knows where I am.
Alright, perfect. Alright.
So what does the crow do?
Just
Or is
it
it
just seemed it was a
Raven.
oh, you saw a black raven. It just
Because we
ticked
can't
on the
trust
window
anyone.
and then flew off.
Is there is
That
there
was because you saw it before. Tick on the window, flew off.
is
Once
there
I
a forest
woke up.
nearby?
Yeah, when you woke up, and now you kind of doing your things, and then all of a sudden you seem to fly back, take the window again, and then fly off again.
If it comes back, I do have speak with animals, and I'd like to use it
I
to
can speak with
Ask.
them too. So
What happened?
for
when she doesn't
companion.
come
Sure.
down here?
All right, so you two are out.
Is
You
there-
guys,
I wander
is there a
outside. I
forest?
wander out to the window as well. Like,
all right, yeah, you see those two climb, or don't see her, but you climb
You
down.
can
Both
see
of
the
you
claw
climb
marks I
down.
leave when I'm sliding. Because my freaking nails.
Doesn't look like she's coming.
is there any?
What are
is
we
there-
gonna do
is
when
there
she
any
doesn't come
forests
down?
nearby?
No, actually, so there are. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think these guys are gonna let us go if that's
Is
what
there
they
any
do.
cover we can hide out for a little bit?
You do notice that
Come on down, sister.
there are some wooden posts that maybe where horses. There's a couple horses stable. There's a well. There seems to be some sort
One's
of
got one hand, the other's got
probably maybe a barn off to the side.
Does it look abandoned?
None of this looks it doesn't look abandoned.
I'm gonna say,
I'm pretty sure we can hide in stables.
yeah, I'm probably gonna check.
Pull me into the stables.
Yeah, should I probably just transform? I can transform into a horse.
I'm only 5'6".
And then make the book. And a trick. And kind of funny. Yeah, but we're gonna head to the stables.
All right, so you two are
I'm
heading
not all
off.
that tall.
I'm still hidden.
You
What
think
are
you're
you doing,
hidden.
Yarrow?
Standing
Yeah.
next to the
So
window.
you think.
You think you're hidden.
All right.
Close it down.
All right, Ender, what are you
Everyone
doing?
can hide in the ground.
Remind me, did we make it to the bar?
Yes. So you Echo and JC are at the bar with Izek.
Yeah, I'll just stick with those two, the troublemakers, and try to keep them safe.
All right.
You know.
Yeah, and you do see next to them this, and he seems to be minding his own business. But this rather large human, black hat, has a rapier on his side, kind of rough looking, and doesn't seem to want to be bothered by
No one
anybody.
said he had a rapier on his side. Hey, fella.
Uh-oh. Bugbear's liking your sword, buddy.
I have a rapier by my side.
What's yours called? Mine's the dicer.
His is the slice.
Too bad you're in the stables. Hiding.
But I think
Hey, you're not in a conversation.
Yeah, so bug out.
Oh!
That's a one.
So yeah, so this Bugbear is talking to Cornealius, asking you.
Yeah. What do you drink, bro? You want some wine? Just. Okay, screw you too. No one likes the Bugbear here. Terrible company. Go back to the damn gypsies. They love everyone.
I'm drinking water.
They don't threaten to burn your hair off. They don't wake you up out of your sleep.
What is it you want with her, brother?
I wish to see her.
He wants
Well,
to,
you want more than that. What is it you want with
he
her?
wants to burn her alive.
That's
Up to the
for
face.
me to know.
Well,
Intimidate him.
That's terrible.
Yeah,
Just for
very
you to know,
Try again.
you want to see her, don't you?
Yes, I want to see
Then
her.
why
if you
can't you
intend to
tell
get
me why
anywhere
you don't
near our
want- why you
sister,
wanna
then
see her?
tell me why.
That easy. It's 3 words. Say what you want to do to her, or why you want to see her. You want to burn her? You want to
I don't want to
capture
burn her. I just want her to join me in the family.
That's all right. No, she is already your family. How
You
is she
keep
gonna-
saying her, but I'm family too.
Yes, you are.
sad.
Sad.
But I don't miss you, brother.
Shots
I only
fired.
miss my baby sister. I don't miss you. I never missed you. I've never had dreams about you.
Other
Only
round.
missing my sister.
That just made me uncomfortable.
That made me uncomfortable.
This is very heartbreaking.
And
Humans have or tieflings have a weird way of family.
Well, so you can either tell me where she is, or maybe I lock you up for the night, and you can think about it over the evening.
Just him, right? Sounds good. Hey, I don't know him.
Remind me what do you look like?
You lock me up and she'll be
I'm
gone.
more of like a black cat, just Tabaxi. Kind of slender, but pretty, like she can hold her own in a fight.
Slenderman.
Slenderman.
Slenderman. Yeah, but she is pretty like tough, and she has pretty long claws, which she can just which makes it easier for her to just climb.
Cats can retract their claws.
yeah.
Okay. So as you're coming towards, you two are heading towards the stables. This elderly woman, kind of a gaunt face, white pulled back hair. She says, "Do you need help? Do you need somewhere to hide?"
Yes.
What? That's why I love the 11-year-olds out there. Go ahead. Keep going.
You'll be
I
more
don't
safe.
trust him.
You'll be more
Trust
safe
him.
with me. I can take you to my house and you can hide there.
I don't trust
Does
him.
this smell like chloroform? Do you
Go ahead.
Huh?
Where is your house?
It's not far from here.
Please help me put some wood in my oven.
Got some crumpets and
hit
tea
some
for you at
bread.
my house.
I
You ever
need to
heard that
make
story?
some food.
Guys.
That's exactly what it's gonna do. It's
I
gonna
can-
killing you.
I
What
can
a nice
hide
plump kitty cat.
from Isaac. Isaac's looking for you, right?
How did you know that?
Because his men are all out in front of the place.
She doesn't know I'm there, does she?
And not at this time yet.
That you know of.
I guess.
You look marvelous. What are you?
What is called a Tabaxi.
We do not have those here.
I assume that because I have not seen them.
My name is Fiona.
Hey, Fiona. My voice.
Well, come with me, and
And you don't need to talk.
I can have you hidden away
growl
from
kitty cat.
Okay.
Then you can meet up. You have friends here.
Yes.
They're in the.
I can have a servant of mine leave a note with Erwin here to tell them where you're at.
Yeah.
Okay, so follow me. All right, and she writes down. What's your name? She pulls out a piece of parchment.
Mordell, and then
You should probably let her know I'm there.
Mordell.
Mordell? Okay. And she hands it to this rather gaunt human. Bring this in once Isaac's men leave and let them know that Mordell is at
Yeah,
our
I
high
can't
management
drop it. I
house.
didn't cast it.
Well,
Right.
well,
All right.
well,
And Yarrow, so Yarrow, you see this outside the window, this conversation. Kind of, there's a quiet conversation because they've now kind of
I
at
see
the end of
some
the
old
house.
crone.
Some crone and
I'm
this,
not.
talking to Mordell. And there's another human, kind of a thin, elderly human standing, and he takes a note, and he seems to be walking towards the front of the establishment. This is the side where your rooms are,
Yeah.
this window is.
I nod to you like to drop the. I'm over
You
there.
nod to me?
I look at you and I
And I
point.
shake my head like this.
I look.
Quiet your mouth. What do you do?
So, no, hey, it's like
Quiet
this.
your mouth.
So,
What do you do?
you want me to come with
Quiet.
you? Okay.
Okay.
I look at you and then I point to
Where I am.
where.
Or it looks like
Points
you're
in
like.
the middle of
Yeah,
nothing.
just points it down. All right. She takes your hand and says, "Come on now, let's go along here." All right. So you walk with her.
Damn.
And I'm just holding on to
On
his
to
clothes.
his tunic or whatever. All right. So you guys start heading on out. All right. Perfect.
Oh, this is gonna be funny.
All right.
It's gonna be awkward once the
Once-
invisibility
yeah.
drops.
Pretty much. This is the
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, how long does that last?
If someone
Hours
asks
now.
if I keep concentrating on it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is as far as right now you're concentrating. Perfect. All right. Perfect. All right. So is she here? Not here. What's?
I told you.
If we're lucky, she's not here anymore.
Alright. Clearly, you guys have a terrible relationship. She's off with the wolves. She loves going outside with the wolves.
Why does she like the wolves?
She likes sleep. I don't know.
Because
I
she,
just
was
read her,
raised-
man.
'cause she was raised by wolves.
Yeah, there you go. Ask her brother questions, not me. I'm just telling you where she is.
I love killing wolves.
I can tell.
Well,
Is that supposed to be a threat against our sister?
I have no plans of killing my sister.
Yes, it was a threat. He said he liked killing wolves and she was raised by wolves, so that makes her a wolf.
I'll protect her from the wolves here. I protect her.
She was raised by wolves. I don't think she's going to be eaten by a wolf.
That's why she needs to be with me, because I can protect her. You can't.
Sad.
That's cool.
So that's me.
Yeah, that,
I think I'm doing just fine. She's not here. She's protected from you.
If I was there, would have been like, you said I needed protecting.
Boys, go check upstairs.
Yarrow, run.
Their room's the first one on the right. Don't go to the third room. Leave that one alone and don't go to the second room.
So four of these guys start heading up the stairs.
He goes and he tries to block the stairs.
no, no, do not.
All right.
Puts a hand on each railing. You shall not pass.
You can push out.
Intimidation.
Once you get,
I suppose it's a disadvantage again.
She's opening the window a little and then closes the window.
Yeah, that didn't work.
All right. So what you do that whole thing, and they look back at Izek, and Isaac's like, push past him.
No need to get hostile here. Just ask nicely and maybe he'll move.
Get out of the way, brother, or I'll make you get out of the way.
That was not nice. You sent a threat right after. You think you're getting places.
he's going places, not good places. He's going places.
Brother, I said move, or I'll make you move.
I think he heard you the first time.
Grab him.
Doesn't sound better the second time, but
He moves to the side.
Okay.
Follows them up.
All right.
put
So
my head on the bars. Damn it. No balls.
Boogie Bomb.
You do realize I'm just wearing a robe, right?
all right.
So you saw it. So I let that out and I'm going to cast
Okay.
silent image, but it actually has sound to it.
Okay.
Make noise in the room down the hall instead of our room.
Okay. So just so you're clear,
The fourth and the fifth room.
the rooms up here, along where you're at, your side,
Yeah.
are all your guys' rooms.
Okay.
So it's your room. It's the four of you that were there. The next room, where they're gone though, had Echo and Ender in.
Yep.
And the last room is where Irina and her brother Ismark are staying.
Okay.
I do the second.
Gotcha.
So the three rooms on this side of the floor are all your guys' rooms.
Gotcha.
There was another set of stairs that lead to other rooms, but it's on the other
Okay,
side.
so it's another side of the whole
Yeah.
of the whole place.
You know, this is enough of this, brother. Just let me go get her. I'll bring her back down.
I'll have my men do it.
No, I'm going to try to go past the men and go up to our room.
There's four of them. There's four of them.
Darn it.
All right. They're not letting you by unless you're gonna force
Get out of my way! And I'll start elbowing them.
All right. So yeah.
I don't have any weapons out or anything like that. I'm just trying to
Bony
push back.
Give me
fingers,
strength.
except for your
Give me
bony
strength.
elbows.
Yeah, my bony little elbows, because I'm kind of.
Frail.
You could say
I'm not exactly
could
what you
begin
call
grasp.
strong. Yeah, that's 6 total.
All right. So,
Go
but
get him back.
doing so as you try and elbow by, you actually manage to trip one on the stair, and so he kind of fumbles down. That you can, you manage to get by him.
Oh, wow.
So you're heading up the stairs.
Yep, I'll go to our room
Well, not the best warriors you got over there.
if I can.
Sure. Yep. Yarrow, what are you gonna do then? Since you or you just
So I'm going to. So can I, from where I'm at, I can't see the stairs of the other set of rooms though, right?
yeah, I mean it's across. So in a sense here, if you look out the doorway, this in the hallway here. So just so you have it an image. So you're in the long room. It had 4 beds. Your doorway looks out a long 20-foot hall,
Okay.
but the hall is open to the bar. There's a railing,
Okay.
and then there's stairs going down. The 2 bedrooms off to the side are where Echo and Ender and Irina and what's your name, across the bar, but you can still see another set of railings across on the other side. Stairs going up on that side, and there's 3. It looks like 3 other sets of doors, 3 different rooms on the other
And
side.
that's how far away?
If
Like 30 feet.
if you go to this, if we go opposite end to end, to the other set of stairs.
Yeah.
It's about 40 feet to the other set of the stairs. So across, if you're at your doorway in your room, it's 40 feet to the other set of stairs, which is the far end door as well. And then there's a door in the middle, and then a door on the same wall as your room is at the end of the.
Okay, so, but I can't. So none of that is 30 feet away from me that I can see, like whether it's the stairs or one of the
other door. 30 feet.
So the other door.
Yes.
Yep.
What's our donation?
I'm gonna make it sound like it goes clunk.
150.
I'm gonna make it sound like it goes clunk.
Oh, okay. So you make it sound like
the door just closed.
Close.
over
Okay,
there.
perfect. All right, nice. All right. Yeah, and the one guy that fell down the stairs says, "Izek, I believe she's across the hallway. I think this is a ruse." All right, what are you doing as you get by them?
Don't listen to your
on the
moron
stairs,
man.
Jason?
She's out with the wolf.
So
when I get to the room,
yeah, so you run to the room or
yeah.
whatever.
Are you in the room?
He's at the doorway. Yeah.
Cool. I go grab her hand. I say, "Sister, come on. We have to go see our brother." I start dragging her.
No, that's gonna be.
All right, brother. Come on, sister. The jig's up. He's here. Let's go. We gotta go out here. We gotta talk to him at least.
Yarrow
I know he's a big brute,
Is
but
the other guard watching?
Yeah, so he's looking at you weird, but it's like, okay. And
Horn and your tail.
My horns, my tail,
as well as something
my
else.
skin color's changed.
I don't know what he's like.
all right.
My skin
But
color's
they don't
changed.
know
I
any better,
lost
so
my
they
finger.
just start heading down because they don't know what she looks like.
well, apparently his sister's a one-tinted wonder.
All right, so you start heading down the stairs with her, and Izek looks over.
I say don't judge the book by its cover. All right.
And he yells, "You buffoons! That is not my sister."
Are you
Well, this
sure?
is my sister, so I don't know what your problem is.
And then he, in his robes, he pulls out this doll, and it looks just exactly like Narayo.
That's sick and sadistic. You need to go somewhere.
That's pretty.
Holy
Hey, barkeep, you got some guards?
This
Get this
is
guy
what
out.
our sister looks like.
No.
And he,
This is my sister.
I'm
Oh.
tired of this.
Oh, I know what she looked. Yeah, she died in the death house. That person right there.
Make a
Deception check?
Yeah,
Yeah.
disadvantage.
What? I have deception as a skill. I'm trained in it.
Yep, well, it's at disadvantage because he's hard.
That's a 17. Oh, that's a 15. 18.
He's 18. He's still. I know she's alive. I know in my heart that she's alive.
Well, that's.
Unlike some of these soulless people.
I'm
here.
sorry. Life
I
doesn't work
have
that
a
way.
soul.
Life doesn't work.
I
that
know
way.
my sister.
No, you don't.
She's here on Barovia. I sense her.
Oh, I sense her. Cool.
I'd say
Maybe a night in the brig will straighten you up.
Can I?
Yeah, him? Yeah, straighten him up.
I was gonna say, since I'm still hidden and he hasn't noticed me yet.
No, he doesn't seem to paying you
Yeah,
or his
mind.
men.
They don't care about
Paying
you.
you any mind. They seem to be purely focused on Echo and on
Can I
Jason.
sneak up behind him and ask him to tell us the truth? Tell him the truth.
Yeah, you can go ahead. Go make another stealth check on this because you're coming right behind. I'll give you an advantage because he seems to be really focused.
No, he rolled a 1.
I said an advantage, though, so
Roll again.
Nice.
A 4.
4
All right.
plus 7, so 11.
All right. So yeah, you're not. You
Yeah, plus 7.
He, as you are approaching right to him, he just quickly turns around and grabs just the axe comes flying out of his hand, and he just switches it to his left. What are you doing, rogue?
See? Terrible company.
I I was trying to sneak past
Where?
to get out.
The door's that.
Look, it's my other sister.
It's like the door's there.
I can help you sneak better, but it's a terrible idea. Jesus.
Come to think of it, aren't you my third sister?
Lou.
Did you say that to you? All right. He swipes towards you now with his axe.
Hey. He said no fighting.
This is where you
Ah.
Oh. I should have done sleight of hand to try and steal his axe away from him.
First you have to sneak up on him.
Yeah,
I know. We all know how well that worked out.
Sneak first, then sleight of hand.
Okay, we will see you guys again.
All right. So he
Yep.
just
Drop
takes a
concentration.
slash right against.
better
the
off
oh,
in the mix.
acrobatics. Yeah.
Shield, reaction shield.
I have
Plus 5 to
acrobatics
AC, so
also.
it's 21 now.
So yeah, he's
Okay,
swinging
that-
towards me,
yeah.
right?
So no, towards his brother. So yeah, it would have definitely cleaned right in your chest, but as you put the shield up, it just goes magically by.
Oh, can I use since I'm within range?
Don't breathe on him.
No.
You breathe on the rest of us too.
Can I?
It's a line.
Since I'm close enough, do you think I could use? How close am I to him?
You're right next to him.
You can grapple.
Can I
There you go.
use my rapier and try and hit his arm
Oh, try.
to block his
to
attack?
get it, to drop his axe.
Yeah, to drop his axe.
I would say you would probably would have had to have the rapier out already.
Okay.
He did, but it seems the axe goes by. You see, the axe is definitely going to hit him. You try to grab your blade, but JC kind of just waves his hand, and this invisible kind of just this kind of almost shadowy figure kind of goes through, and it just stops his axe from going.
You hear the whisper that comes out of his mouth is, "That's gonna protect me."
So is this what we're doing now? As I reach for my rapier.
Apparently.
You can go to this. I have no qualms with you, whatever you are.
I told you, I am a bugbear, not a creature.
Okay,
Not like
Bugbear.
you, you're a creature.
Okay,
Named
Bugbear.
Isaac, which I don't know what creature that is, but it's nice to meet you, Isaac.
Okay, Bugbear. I have no qualms with you. But my brother here, I'm gonna lock him up in the stockade for the year.
Why do we have to do that? That means I have to come to
Oh.
your stockade and get him free for no reason.
Can I persuade him not to lock him up?
If you,
Wait your turn.
I'll let him go once he tells me where my sister is.
I already
At
told you
this
where
point,
your
I
sister-
don't know.
Don't listen to the liar. He's been lying to you this whole night, throwing everything up. She's with the wolves out in the wilderness. We were going to pick her up in the morning.
Make a deception check.
He actually doesn't know where they're at. None of them know.
Oh,
Only
that's
she
true.
knows.
That's right.
So actually, you
11.
guys are all.
An 11. Look, Bugbear. Did you want to go to the stockades? I know she's somewhere here in the village.
No, I don't want to go to the
She's
stockades.
not. She probably
Is she
is.
You're
among
not
the,
here, buddy.
is she among the village people?
Huh?
Is she among the village people?
Who are you? Like, what are you? He looks down at you.
Oh, wait, no, wrong guy.
No, wrong group.
What are you? And who are you?
I told you it's my sister.
Brother.
Stop making this. Stop making the situation worse.
You're not there, shut up.
Yes.
She just sinks into her hat.
Brother, let's go.
What if we just put him on manacles here and he just
I'm not going
stays the night?
anywhere.
What if he just stays the night? You shack him up here and your guards stand watch.
You don't want to be friendly. All you want to do is antagonize, and now you've even set your men to try and grab our sister. I'm not going anywhere with you.
What's putting him in the stockade doing? He's not going to tell you. Are you going to torture him there?
No, I won't torture him.
Then he's not going to tell you anything different than what he would tell you right here in the stockade.
We'll find out.
Luckily, at this
Can
point,
I try and knock him off balance?
luckily,
No, stop.
Yeah.
Stop. You won't do it.
What do you want to try to do?
What do you want?
I was
luckily
gonna-
at this point, I have no clue where my sister is,
Well,
so I couldn't tell you about
because-
Strahd.
If I knock him off balance, he won't. Has he sheathed his axe yet?
No, he has his axe in hand.
Because so if I try and
You
knock him
alright?
off balance, he won't have his axe in hand. He
Uh,
won't be able to deal any damage.
That's not true. You didn't disarm him
you
to
have
do
to
that.
disarm him to do that. You can try to trip him,
Yeah,
knock
that's
him
what I
over.
mean by like tripping.
but that wouldn't probably knock his axe
I
off.
wouldn't.
And he seems to have a pretty good grip on his axe.
Oh, man.
Then never mind.
Men, let's go. Brother, you're going with me. Whether you like it or not.
No,
we, can,
I'm not.
we can either go peacefully
That's your choice.
Or
But I'm
we-
not going anywhere.
or we can go the hard way.
I'm not going anywhere.
Alright, boys. Just I guess it's the hard way.
Damn
It's
it.
the hard way more entertaining.
Shit. Why today? I was just napping to the great raindrops falling on my head. And now I gotta come down here, enjoy a few rounds of lying, and then you want to fight at the end of the day.
I think all they're going to do is beat him to a pulp. Let's
Oh,
watch.
that sounds much better. Round 4.
Alright.
Drink.
So yeah,
Really?
so
No, not really.
yeah, before you guys can do anything, because they're the fastest initiative, 4 of his guys come up with their their blades to just start beat on JC here.
Out in 1 round.
Most likely.
I can respect
Oh,
the beast
Lord.
that takes serious.
Yes.
Alright.
I can take a beating.
I think we're in first show.
Not.
I thought we were gonna go to at least round 7, but I guess 1 round's enough.
Man, sucky dice roll.
Yes.
I cannot totally do that. So they all surround him. But
One
just-
miss. One
all of them miss.
Oh.
All of them miss. I didn't roll above a
I just
6.
look at Isaac, so you were gonna burn my pelt. And this is what you brought to war.
Alright, so the 4 guys that come up, they all just miss them.
Isaac-
into their
Best one we
weapons.
can act.
Yeah, I'm going in there.
Isaac, you go sit in the corner, we'll deal with your men.
So Wintergreen, you see this happening.
I love that her name's Wintergreen.
You see these 4 guys, 4 human-looking guys, come up with the hilts of their blades, trying to palmet this guy's head, who you've picked up the name of JC, I think.
Yep.
And
He
they all
dodges.
missed.
And he
He dodges.
moves.
Yeah.
And he
So
comes
they
in
leaves.
No, you go Matrix style.
Right.
You go medieval Matrix.
So what do you do, Wintergreen?
So, question for you. So it's become apparent that these are the law.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. You've been here a couple days. You understand that this Isaac guy is like in charge. He's like in charge of the
And
militia.
thus far,
Here.
he hasn't shown to be like a complete tyrant.
No, but you do know he is the law. He reports directly to the Baron that resides here, and so you would know that too. Just so you two, Nala and Cornelius, you know that this guy, he has a reputation. He's
Because
a
we've been here
hard-ass.
longer than
You've been-
anybody else has.
You've been here a couple days at least, and you know he has a reputation. You know these guys with him are the village militia as well. So you do know that. You know he has quite a grand group of militia
That's
too.
why this village is broken.
And he can call on townsfolk too if needed be. So he is the guy.
Hey,
So
like I said,
just
Hot
those
Pig,
3 know that. So what do you do, Winter?
I'm gonna ask him what kind of on what grounds or what charge does he put upon you?
He's my brother and he's being a dick.
Hey,
Well, I'm asking him.
This is
I know, but I speak up because I'm dodging and leaving. He's my brother, he's just being a dick.
Looking for a sister.
pulling his older brother card out on me.
kidnapping my sister.
I haven't kidnapped shit.
If anything, you could never.
That's what he says. Kidnapping my sister.
Well, if he doesn't have her
I've
in her
been hearing
possession,
this
how
whole
does he
story,
kidnap
and
her?
it seems like you're the one who's trying to kidnap her.
This is
her wherever she is.
This is Vallaki business. Stay out of it, stranger.
Well, then I'm using bless on these guys because I think it's an unjust law.
Yes!
Right for the cleric!
The righteous sides with us.
Alright.
What does bless do?
It has to be able to read it.
Here.
Bless up to 3 creatures, 1d4 attack rolls and saving throws. Plus 1 creature.
So you guys get
So
plus-
on him,
plus
me
1d4
Bugbear.
Yeah.
Bugbear.
to your attacks.
And
Attack
saves.
roll.
You don't have to roll.
So Winter Green, who are you putting on? I understand you put on JC Echo, and then you have one other person.
And
You see
Or
yourself.
The cat or the
you
You
see
mean
the
the
Dragonborn.
Dragonborn, not cat.
Cat's gone. That's right.
You see Yarrow and Ender, an old man also, but old man hasn't really done anything. He's just kind of
Yarrow's just
watching.
been asking
And
questions.
Yarrow's been asking questions, but you've seen him come up to the fray too, and it's a Dragonborn.
Sure, you too.
All right, so the Dragonborn. All right, perfect. All right,
So I get an extra plus 1d4.
To attacks and saves.
Yes.
Can
And
I
how long does that
borrow
last?
from somebody?
Yeah, how long does
Bless
that last?
1 minute. Okay, perfect.
You have to
Don't
concentrate on
label
it?
Yes. You
One of the pencils I love last time this year.
All right, perfect.
But I call
I hope we can play this a little bit more.
Come on, come on.
All right, Echo, you are up.
I don't know, I may not be able to.
Come on, Henry. Are you gonna stay out of this situation and let your puny men handle this?
No,
Why not? We can't attack you because you are the law.
I'm just taking him.
For no reason.
I'm kidnapping my sister.
Damn
When
it.
you hear the charge.
Alright, well, I
The
walk
Baron will
over.
agree with me on this.
It's a trumped up charge.
I'm staying
You're
five.
a dick.
I'm staying 5 feet away from everybody.
Alright.
Like I'm not approached by douchebag over there on the left. And then I'm not approached by.
So
So I just don't want to be
step
surrounded
away.
by anybody. I want to be.
So you step away from the bar then?
Yeah.
Away. Okay.
And then I'm
that's
gonna
fine.
attack the stupid guys on him.
Okay, start with attack one of his guys.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
No,
Do you know what's happening?
Alright.
Darn it. Not a good start.
Alright.
Good luck. Round 2. Fight.
Alright. Now you're up.
I'm gonna attack one of the guys on him
Okay.
with my hand crossbow.
Okay.
So I need a +5. I need a 1d6.
Big simple. Oh, Dragonborn pulls out a little handcuff.
D6
Perfect.
and then add the plus 5
He's
to
right
your
ahead.
D20.
Well, hell like that. Who needs friends?
10
You got a D4?
plus
Lacking a D4.
Yeah, get your roll next to
Here.
D4.
D4 right here.
That's the
That's D8. Triangle. Caltrip.
Alright. So these two
so-
together is
13
plus
plus
attack.
5,
18. So you'll hit.
18.
and then
What's the
1d6.
You already rolled the D6. It's a 1.
No, it was a 3.
No, it was a 1.
No,
No, it was
your
It's a 1.
Your D4,
Alright, let's just
your
roll
D4
it.
wasn't
This-
Your
this-
The
D4
D4 was
was a
a
3.
3.
That's fine. Let's just
Go ahead, roll it. Just roll again.
So 6.
Alright.
Okay. That's alright.
Your
Plus, so 1d6 plus 3 piercing.
Okay, so 9
Okay, so 9
9
points.
points.
Alright, perfect. So yeah, so you take your crossbow, look at your hand crossbow, boom, shoot one of these guys. Yeah, so in the sense too, they
Yeah, what are they wearing?
they have
2 months
like
since I played.
a leather armor, and then they're also wearing these cloaks of these wolf cloaks as well. A variety of weapons, in a sense, long swords, battle axes. All right, you do anything else? Take your shot.
I can take a cunning action. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat to dash, disengage, or hide only. I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Another guy that's
Dashing means
Dash
moving
means
twice
you're running away, basically.
Oh,
moving away.
And if you want to do that, you're going to disengage. Otherwise,
He's not engaged in that sense. He took a shot.
Oh, okay, yeah. You took a shot.
so I'm gonna dash again
So dash.
and get further.
Further away from them.
Okay.
Basically
Yes.
move back, maybe back towards the table where you were at.
I can move 30 feet.
Yep.
I'll move 20 feet.
Okay, perfect. So you dash away 20 feet, kind of around another table, kind of crouch down.
You
All
can
right,
look
Yarrow,
at
you are up.
All right. So I see this going on.
Come on, sister.
There are 4 guys in here.
There's 4 on him. There's 2 others at the door, and you don't know how many are outside.
Right.
It's going to be so funny. I'm not going to jail, but I'm not going without a fight, damn it.
You're going to jail.
Do not pass go, do not collect $200. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm going to have some fun doing it.
She walks by. As she walks by, Echo. She says, "Shall I come by the brig in the morning?"
Yeah.
Okay. And she keeps walking towards the door. Towards the 2 guards at the door.
Okay, yeah, so they just look at you, so no problem.
She keeps going out the
Yeah,
door.
so you go outside. There's another dozen guys waiting out.
Gentlemen, I believe your assistance
A
is
couple of them
required.
have torches,
She says, I believe your assistance is required inside.
Why?
Right.
Some inevitable things are just better summed up quickly.
Alright, Cornelius.
Can I just kill him?
No!
Cornelius.
Why would you kill the one taking them?
Cornelius, you are alone.
Like I said, I
He's my
right
friend.
next to him, and
Yeah.
like I said, I
Hey, no, I've just been drinking with them, battling weird demons and shit. I don't know these people. I just help them out when they get in bad situations.
sounds to me, it looks to me like this is a domestic dispute, and
It
this
should
is
be
the
ended.
law. This is the law.
Yep,
And,
that's why I asked the lawman over there if he was
believe in
going to
the
sit
law.
out. I only attacked the lawman. I didn't attack the law, so I don't have any quarrel with him still. Just as men.
Like I said, I do respect a beast that takes its violence seriously. So let's continue watching this, shall we?
Alright, yeah. Chief. Good idea.
Yep. Just a piece of bread.
Let's continue watching.
Just gotta get out of the fray, maybe.
To
move
be
a little
to be
bit the
totally
side.
honest, I can't imagine which side I think is more foul. Because you have deviant humanoids or unclean humans. So it's a horse
Well,
of
yeah, and do your own show, or do you keep those?
No, I've got a hooded cloak
Hooded
on.
cloak. Okay, perfect. All right. So JC, you're up.
So I'm trying to position myself so I've got like a table on either side of me or something, so I'm between tables. I don't have them like all. If there's any way to limit who can reach me.
Yeah, right now you're at the corner of the bar. So there's a long table over here, and then there's another round table over here. So you're kind of in the middle of that, and in the bar where you guys were.
I'm trying to make it so that if any of them cannot hit me. The one that got shot.
By me.
He says, "That can I take you?" And he casts Eldritch Blast at it.
Okay.
Oh.
A black flame in his hand suddenly turns into this bolt of black energy and shoots its way towards him. And what it goes through. We'll find out if it does anything at all. It probably won't do squat the way I've been rolling.
Dude, that is my
It's only a 14.
That's gonna hit him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Well, I forgot the extra D4. Well, it hits. I don't have to worry about that. But that is going to be 13 more points of damage on him. On that one guy.
All right. So, as the blackish fire kind of hits him, and so he's bleeding. He doesn't go down. Wow. You realize that these guys are a little bit more hardier than you probably expected.
All right, brother. You're gonna be a dick about it. Let's go.
Ender, what do you do?
Alright, so I'm going to continue to watch and try to subtly cast a Sanctuary on JC.
Okay. And what does that do?
Sorry. So he's warded, and if someone wants to attack him, they have to make a Wisdom save, DC 14.
All right, perfect. All right.
Not touched. 30 feet. And if he attacks someone, then it's broken.
Okay.
For that person only.
But he cast it after I did that. So
Yeah,
I'm okay.
All right. So his brother says, Isaac goes, we shouldn't use magic in here, brother. And flames light up in his hand, but he needs to make a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, DC 14.
Perfect.
Hopefully the one thing he can't do.
Oh, but he makes it.
Ah, crap.
That's a problem.
And all of a sudden, his ball of fire just comes right at your chest.
Somebody's getting their flesh burned off today.
Oh, but it misses. Man, am I horrible at this dice. Jeez.
We appreciate this.
Yeah, just
I think my
it
curse
just
is- I
completely
think my curse
goes
is
right
rubbing
by
off
your head, and it splashes up against the wall, and just a little char mark against the wall now. As this blast of fire. It's like, damn it! All right, new round.
Don't attack. Don't attack.
All right. So now the guards here. But you say you give basically.
I put my hands up.
All
I
right.
said, all right, you want to be a dick about it? Fine, let's go to jail.
All right. So.
But they can't touch me unless they make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Natural 20 and another. So two of them.
I can't.
Two of them don't grab you. The other two.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, they go for your arms, but they once again just miss. They just try to clench your arms as they're both trying to grab it, but miss haplessly as they're trying to figure out what's going on. Why can't they grab you? But two of them try and they miss. All right, Wintergreen, what do you do?
Call off your guards, brother, before this poor person's bar gets destroyed by us.
You're gonna go with me.
Yeah, I said I will.
All right. So I'll see you.
Hey, you're paying for the damages, right? You,
He's
hothead.
I think I'm just gonna watch.
watch our
See what's gonna
happens. Echo.
Damages, and you're paying for the tab, right?
I'm not paying for any.
Okay, you're paying for the damage. Bartender, he's paying for the damages. You heard that first.
Irwin says, it's okay. Echo, it's okay.
All right.
Be fine. You can varnish that off. Let's just stop the fighting and
Wax on, wax on, wax on.
All right, so
I didn't start it, just so all of you guys know that.
you just kind of stay back with
The brute
Cornelius.
bugbear did not start this combat.
All right,
For
Nala.
the first time.
so they seem to be, some of them, the Echo seems to be backing off. What do you do, Nala?
But eating at the table.
He seems to have said he's going to go to the stockade.
Stand down, big
Stand
sister.
down.
Might as well just keep an eye on it from a distance for
All
right now.
right, so just stay back. All right.
In draconic, I say that. Stand down, big sister.
All right, Yarrow. A couple more guys.
And I understand.
And then the others are just standing around. But yes, a couple more going.
So I'll-
So
I'll-
probably 8 inside
I'll just
now.
head
Same.
out into the street. You know, which direction did I see?
So they, so
Virgo.
yeah, so you saw Mordell. They were going towards the stables, but seemed to kind of go off a road that's behind the house.
So
That's where they seem
okay,
to.
I'll head towards the stables, and then I'll cut that direction. You know, basically. Try to sneak
Give me an intelligence check.
Sounds good. I'm gonna try to sneak the hell out of here, but all right, intelligence. Oh, fascinating thing. That's a,
So was Dad this stubborn?
I don't know my dad.
a 5
A
intelligence.
5.
check.
Okay, never mind. Then you're just like okay. So you want to stealth, kind of. Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check just to see if they And you or an
Times
advantage
change
because
that
they're not
spell check
really
into
paying that much attention.
Fake drunken stumble.
A 1 and a 20.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah, so you seem to just kind of wander off, and they don't seem to pay you any mind.
All right.
All right. Cornelius, you're talking to Echo there.
Mhm.
All right.
Warming up for the Bugbear.
So JC, you put your hands up. You're like, you'll go with them.
Oh, I already walked up to him. That's why I asked him.
Perfect.
I walked up to him like, so is Dad as much of a dick as we are?
So
I never knew Dad
if
Neither did I.
if the girl comes
or Mom.
if the girl comes back, should I bring her to you?
Yes.
No.
My sister.
All right.
Yes.
My sister? No.
Which sister is? I don't know whose sister. Really is.
Narayo.
Mine.
I mean, he has a doll that looks just like her. I don't see a picture of you having her. You could have just kidnapped her and brought her along with you.
Really, Echo?
You're not helping. Oh, no.
All right, Ender, do you do anything?
No, not with this disaster.
All right. All
I
right.
would
So,
like to ask if this guy wants to do confession. Because if you carry around a doll of your sister, there's something clearly wrong with you.
Yeah, what do you think I'm saying?
Confession?
Should have hit him with his own truth.
all right.
I'm keeping my sister away from that nutcase.
All right. So they escort him out, and Isaac and Ismark goes with. Not Ismark, sorry, Isaac. Isaac goes with, and they start heading on out towards the central. Now,
So how's Mom?
I don't know, Mom or Dad. They were both. They
Who the hell raised you?
the Baron did.
What's the Baron's name?
His name
Please not Von Roshki.
Baron von Roshki.
That's 1980s Minnesota wrestling.
Martico, the Martico family raised me.
Martico.
Yes.
Mario.
Baron Martico.
Very
So
Mario.
why are you so intent on this? I'm serious, brother. I mean, I get it. I'm coming with you. I get it. I was just trying to protect her the same way you say you are. But why are you so intent on this that you were willing to like come to blows just for our sister?
Because I must protect it. That is my oath.
Your oath is to protect our sister. From who? And from what?
From the devil.
Who's the devil?
We don't say his name here.
Talking about that, what do they call it, Strahd character?
Don't say his name. You say his name, you bring him forth. All of a sudden, now he just heard you say his name. Never say his name. Because now he knows. Anytime you say his name, his ears will perk up. The devil will perk his ears up.
What, is he like a bunny rabbit or something? His ears go up like this?
He wants our sister, brother.
For what?
What do you mean for what? For a bride. He wants our sister.
Well, we are part fiendish. If he's a devil.
No, we cannot have that.
Oh.
The devil
Well, then
cannot have
why
our
didn't you
sister.
just say that? Why do you have to be demanding about taking her into custody and crap like that? Of course I'm going to try to protect her from that. If you'd have just come and said, look, here's the deal, we're trying to protect her, I might have been more amenable. We're scared. We're in a strange place. We've never been here. You've grown up here. How do you expect us to react?
I've never been in. You gotta remember the fact that she's never been in civilization.
You're not there. Yeah.
I know, but still.
I know, but I'm having this conversation with him, and everything I'm saying now is the truth. It's like there's not even rolling to see. He can look all he wants. He's gonna know that I'm telling the truth. I have no clue why I'm here, what I'm doing, who these gypsies are that keep coming into our lives. What's with these gypsies that keep coming into our lives and telling us all kinds of weird crap?
The Vistani?
Yeah, something about some
don't
damn
trust-
stone
Don't
dragon.
trust the Vistani.
Don't trust
Don't trust them.
Hey,
They're all lies. They're all lies.
hey, Dragon Man, come over here.
Come with me, brother. All right.
Do we really have to? Do we really have to be at odds with each other?
Dragon Man.
We are kids.
I can't tell the
I will not
difference.
be at odds.
He's like a
You're going to
dwarf.
spend the night in the stockade,
I'm
and
7 feet tall.
I'll let the Baron decide. Or if
How
our
old are you?
sister shows up, then I will free you.
Wouldn't it be easier if we just sat down and had a glass of wine? You take me back to your house as your brother, and we'll just discuss this. And in the morning, maybe
Glass of wine
we
back
can
to
go
his
find
house.
my sister, our
Whoa.
sister together.
I need to speak.
Because I mean, I can tell you with complete and true honesty at this point, I don't know where she is because she wasn't in that room when I went and grabbed our other friend. She's gone. I don't know where she is.
I believe you, brother. That
I can't tell you.
She escaped. Escaped
How
tonight.
does she escape if she's not?
She was with you, right?
But that's not escaping.
Yes, it is escaping.
What's she escaping from, brother? That's what I don't understand.
From her fate. She needs to be protected by me, and only me.
Don't fight fate.
I must protect her. You are not worthy to protect her.
And you couldn't use help from your own flesh and blood.
No.
Wow.
I will protect my sister. You come with me. And as they keep going to the stockades.
As the bugbear calls me over, I walk over.
Hey, Dragon Man.
Dragon lady.
Okay,
Thanks for
just to inform you.
thanks for joining in on our combat earlier.
Just to inform you,
Yes,
I am not a man. I am a female.
Oh, sorry. Man. All dragons
Can I
are.
slap him?
Hey, calm down there. Let's just take a seat. I'll buy you a drink, and it's all good. Thank you for helping my companions in our endeavors. I'm sorry that our weird tiefling started that incident, and I see you have very good talents and should join us along our adventures of getting out of here. This is not a place for me, nor you, or my fellow
Paladin.
I don't
Looks
know,
like.
human, ranger, what are you?
Inquisitor.
Oh, Inquisitor. Alright. You should join us. I can definitely teach you how to be more stealthy with your giant frame. We could definitely learn a thing or two from each other.
That's awesome.
I'll think about it.
Alright. Well, when you think about it, I'll call you a woman. But until then, good day, Dragon Man.
Alright, so Yarrow, you're outside kind of walking, and it's a light rain, mist in the air. Make a survival check for me.
Okay.
Oh my
17.
Okay, perfect. You actually managed to see. It seems to be some footprints on possibly one is almost in the sense of a woman's step, kind of in the sense of heel that you don't recognize from your group, but probably the older lady that he's talking to. You see the cat prints. So you see Mordell's prints on the ground, and yeah, you actually do also see. I'm assuming you wear boots.
Narayos.
Yeah,
But
Nario's
you can,
boots.
sometimes my tail does drag a little bit.
Okay, so yeah, maybe you even see a little marking in the ground.
Because it does swish sometimes, and it just.
Mind if it's on.
Yep.
There you go.
And so you walk around the building and you're following this path, and as you're going, you see off to the side as you're walking down these back trails here, you see this probably about 16-inch figure, humanoid type figure, dressed up in a red outfit, with it's bald but the white face with rosy cheeks, and it looks over at you and waves, kind of does this in this quiet thing,
Creepy eye.
and waves you on, and kind of just is bouncing a little bit.
Wait, what?
Want
some candy?
Go ahead, give me a perception check on this.
What is it?
My book.
What is it?
Could be a thing that exactly book, I don't know.
You're hooked. Run out of the room. You said you're hooked. and you're
20 total.
All right. So you take a close look at this thing. It's smaller than you, definitely thinner. You think it's like a clown doll.
Whoa!
not. No. No.
I
No.
just believe.
And so it's like waving you to come up.
And so I am where in relation to?
It's
like,
about
buildings?
30. You're 30 feet away from it. You're walking down this trail. It's on a corner, it kind of in the
on a
shadow of a
Is
building.
it holding a red
kinda
balloon?
corner of a
You
building.
didn't say to go.
And it's just kind of bouncing around. It's kind of like
so is there
waving you on.
so I could go.
You know
You can just keep ignoring it and keep walking, or you can walk down this other road towards where it's at.
Towards it. Where it
No,
is
not
at. Okay,
saying
so I'm
it's-
gonna.
And your trail keeps going this way.
I'm gonna keep going forward, and as soon as I think I'm out of sight of it, I'm going to
Stop.
try to duck into the shadows and
Okay,
cast non-detection.
perfect. So give me stealth, because it does definitely, as you start walking, it starts like kind of just bopping along, following you.
All right.
Hi there, fella.
All right. Stealth of 19.
All right, so yeah, so you think you've just even hiding off getting off the road a little bit, off into a bush. It just seems to stop and look, and you're pretty sure it doesn't see you.
Okay.
And then it kind of just shrugs its shoulders, turns around, and bounces on off back down the other road that it was coming from.
All right.
Homunculus?
Who knows? Who knows? Not about to go down that rabbit hole.
So how many hours of sleep did we
How
get?
many tangents? Yeah, literally a tangent in the street. So I'll wait for a little while,
Okay.
but
Yeah.
I've got the spell cast. That's good. I'm going to go further, try to keep following that trail that I think. And do I have a sense? I think where they're headed.
Yeah, you're definitely on because of the rain and so on. You're definitely on a good path that seems
It's like it's muddy, so they're leaving pretty good prints. Kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
it's
Okay.
yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, from where you were at to where you were going, just double check this. Cats and dogs and food.
Because actually that's one of my traits is I know like
What were you saying?
What's up, bud?
because I'm an outlander, I know that like the general layout of things. So
You don't know the general layout of this map. Sorry, that might be a trait, but this is.
What are you
like, where do I
trying?
think we're going to?
Okay, yeah. So I'll tell you that part. So you guys walked on this road, kind of off the main road, kind of behind the inn, and it's just a path that's just not frequently traveled, and not like the main road that you guys came in on. The inn's on the main road, but behind the inn is where you guys seem to be walking around the back of all these homes and stuff. There's just a trail that you guys are following on the back of these homes. And then you do end up across the street from another, it looks like a main road, maybe it's the same main road. You think you've been going east this whole time. Yep. And so you see this house. It seems, the house here, it seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house, sullen countenance, you hear the edifice of actually like the house. When you come up to the house and the stairs, you hear the house almost go. When you're stepping up the stairway to the house. Only as you enter the house, you feel that the house hates itself of what it's become. And you go into the house here.
Oh, we're following the girl.
Yeah, so you got
I
your
have a
hand.
feeling this is hostile.
Brings you into the house here.
I'm like, everybody hates themselves at once, but the house hates themselves.
Can you just check? Can you just check the fire in the oven for me while I get the dinner ready?
So
She does that.
Made the gingerbread.
So she asks, as you guys on your walk here, because it takes quite a while to walk here. She asks you along. It doesn't take an hour to get here.
Oh.
So he still has. He still has it.
Yeah, but she cast other spells. I was thinking concentration.
Yeah, but they were in concentration. So,
Okay.
So you're good. So non-detection isn't the concentration.
It is not.
Perfect. All right. That's the only one. All right. So, yeah. So she asks, "Where are you from?"
I'm from Hearthstone.
Hearthstone. I've never heard of that. So, are there many of your kind on Hearthstone?
Well, they're not that common, but there are small villages every here and there.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So, what do you do for a living? How did you end up in Barovia?
Well, that's weird story.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
I was just in the forest, hanging out, well, traveling with my teacher, and when this dark mist started surrounding me, as I was teleported here to Barovia.
Interesting. Well, you're more than welcome to stay at my house for the evening, and then once things settle down there at the inn, I'm sure my Ernest will get the note to your friends and let you know where we're at. They can come here tomorrow.
I sit down and pull out a pouch of berries.
Okay, so she leads you into the house. The front door opens into just a narrow kind of hallway here. And there are 3 stained glass doors in wooden frames that lead from it here. So 3 different rooms. Would you like to sleep, or do you want to maybe have something to eat or drink?
Well, I have my own food, so just mainly
Berry
rest.
eating kitty.
Berry and fish. I'm a
You don't have to
protective
take
animal.
strangers' food.
All right.
Fish aren't animals.
So she'll lead you, and the 2 of you, and so she'll lead you into one. So to your right, she leads you through a door, and there's 4 beds. And she then comes right and opens another door that's there, and this opens up into a big chamber. It looks like it's a large dining room. There's our ornate dining table, stretches the length of this room. A crystal chandelier hanging above it. The silverware here on the table are tarnished. The dishes are chipped, yet all still quite elegant. There's 8 chairs. Their backs are adorned with sculpted elk horns that surround the table. Arched windows made of lattice work of iron and glass look out into the small fog-swept estate. And she says, "Well, you're my guest here. You're more than welcome to stay here. There's also
She said
you're my guest. There's also 3 elegant couches that surround an oval table made of black glass. All are set in front of a blazing hearth, above which hangs the portrait of a smirking nobleman sporting a broken nose and a tangle of hair graying at the temples. Several smaller portraits hang on the north wall. And I think this is a perfect spot for us to take a break. So we'll take maybe a 10-15 minute break, and then we will go back to... Oh wow, $200. We've raised $200. That's 2 extra hours.
There you go. Since we had a half-hour interruption.
So we will take a break here, 10-15 minute break. Give us some chance to eat some food and such, and then we will be right back.
We already
Cool to be a geek. Pass it on.
Beat you to
Yeah.
My medicine.
He's in the bay.
Dab, dab.
I'm going to bed so I can grab the apples.
Okay.
Want to
You can sneak
What are we gonna do for like
Just
actual
gonna
food?
have-
Food.
We'll probably order a pizza or something like that. I'll bet. Or
You
something
want
next
to
week.
nap, that's what I'm gonna do.
Protein bars.
Hey Josh.